A beauty is the truth, and truth is the beauty. So let's find out. We have to why a human brain engaged to beauty. So human brain most of the time engaged to delighted and engaged to enjoyments. So because beauty is a vital role in our daily life and daily routine, we have to free from worries. We have to free from a different sorrows in our different objects. So happiness or beauty is a both a strong level to immediately uh, assume to match their qualities and match their feelings. So I think beauty is actually truth. So nature beauty is a silent work and silent expressions because human arts and artificials beauty, or maybe just like a free from I think a free from worries, or maybe my point of view is actually human art is expressive and silent, the nature of uh, just don't force to man enjoy to this point, this view of picture. So basically I will research on senses of beauty. uh, a human need senses through observe the strong beauty of the knowledge. To first is basically when a child born, we uh, we deliver good words like Muslims delivered a sound in the name of a God, in the name of Allah, to present the presentation on the azan to Allah Akbar. Or secondly, in the starting the born of the child is a first uh, basically ABC of the knowledge of the of kids starts from a mother's lab. So first institution of knowledge. So education is a way of training. So starting the way of the child is from the home, or then institutions, schools and college and universities and researches, and after on the different procedure strategies. Or basically I will my point to on the way of beauty. So beauty is already, now we have to a beautiful picture and beautiful movies, and stare eyes on the, and your eyes and the uh, stay on the objects, and different scholars debate on the beauties. So I think nature of the beauty is very in silence, but some people stress as a human, more stress on the beauty. So I think our imaginations and feelings to attract or to senses through the beauty of the knowledge. So maybe beauty of different form qualities and the different forms of objects and subjects. So is a you when you're doing in free and leisure times spends with yourself to engage to your automatically interested way. So if your kid spending watching cartoons in a free times is a leisure, so it's all about their beauty of the objects. It's a cartoon. Or maybe your kid playing football, playing a basketball, playing a different form of sports and activities, and all of the categories of different beauty of beauty of elaborations. So my point of view, I will a strong believe on perceptions of beauty. So uh, most of researchers and most of scholars already uh, debates and research and practicals and more of a source of gathered data and analysis and different forms of the reference. So a beauty of a real meaning, so automatically your senses to engage and enclosed, and just like a magnet to magnet attract to attract. So as simple as that, Allah maybe divided the this duty of the world. So you know that sunset light give us first time light in the night, or crescents throws the light. It's just like a symbol of hopes. So because a man is actually need as a human need free from worries, want to free from through imaginations pressures, free from away. So because earning of the real earning of the tension free mind. So it's all about my point of view. So most of the people, richest people, earn for peace and a lots of money, for a lots of billions dollars invest on their peace, because he can't have peace. He has a I think people have a lots of money but can't think about to a real investment on a peace. So peace is actually your brain design to is actually need free from 100% worries. I will a formula of people how to be free from worries. So basically, actually, nature in human nature is a race to other copy and others. One friends buy a car and automatically maybe in trying to do race systems. So it's just like a donkey's race is just like a sheep's race. But we are human. So human means to as pain me, to feel to others pain is real beauty. So beauty is not a you say that for a just as a few minutes enjoyments. So enjoyments forever the beauties. So real beauty, we help to priority remove. First, we train to educate to this world. We all human. That's this happened. This paradise of your world. Third, your real learning to divided the, if you have two mobiles, if you have two chocolates and divided one chocolates and divided one of your extra things, you divide in people. So real earn of your beauty, real earn of your peace. So I think most of the problem of this world, this is actually need a peace. I think most of people drink liquor, drink shisha means mean a ring. It's all about zone of your mind into for free from automatically worries and free from automatically your ideas. Maybe you're strong to own this point of when you when you uh, experience of the beauty, experience of the peace, you eat maybe you at a tablets for different diagnosis if you're suffering from fever. So when you on the point of the beautiful tablets on the way of point touch, to automatically peace come, automatically we are normal conditions comes on back to normal condition. So in this conditions, thanks to God, thanks to our Allah. So because we are not come in this world according to my wishes, because we come in this world according to wish Allah, because the better creativity form of the beauty is Allah. So nature is the silent, yeah, I think as a don't stress on spot to convince it to nature. So because nature is already for help for every person. So I think we should to nature use to right way, or maybe we are every human not a perfect, but perfect conditions is come you're around, you make a exactly you like to like own self to other self. So that's why this world make up automatically beautiful, and where beauty of the paradise means they stay in the peace, and we don't need have addictions, we don't need any billions-dollar investment of the peace, we need an investment of humanity resource is real answer of the this world needing a peace. If we investment of a difference bigger car, if we investment on earning through networks marketing, we second hand work, so it's can't answer of your is peace. So peace is need stay is all of free from real answer of worries, you investment of humanity, you because those who man invest on knowledge on humanity, free knowledge divided, free foodable things on humanity. So automatically Allah and nature belong to bestow a lots of lovely of the beauty in your feet, in your hands. You don't need to in race of the people, just like a people crying, maybe a lots of costly and beauty of the mobile phone LCD and beautiful home, or maybe beautiful car for it's just like for according their interest work. So people are not happy with herself. So actually need of your requirement. So when we get achievements to elaborate to the societies, friends, and peoples, and relationship and relatives. So accordingly, the worldwide research and Harvard and I think biggest university of California in California, I think. So Harvard and Oxford university, both people believe this university as a research is a proof that 100% results show. So uh, this research on 50,000 people on same data research same analysis, people researched uh, the real strongest fact of this world uh, for as a human. So 100% maybe your relationship is a big on the fact of this world, and after the steps wise your health and your wealth system, your health system, and your some to be just like your fame and intentions, and maybe just like a fame you're needing a bright name. So the three most things is everybody, every human need. So I think the relationship of the world is a big source of happiness, is a big source of your free time of leisure. Because nowadays we have no free time for people. That's why we have to lot of depressions and lots of anxieties and lots of worries. We have a lots of summits of worries, because it's just like and nowadays the people in the future uh, earning more amount in the bank account, no investment on poor people. Why? The answer of poor people is just like a design of human. we are rich and maybe we are a middle class, maybe we are a poor. It's just like a think of a human. Actually we are all human is equal. We have no difference for others. Maybe just like a culture difference, maybe just like a way of living style different, but we are human, are equal. So we have to remove this remove the enemy of human, the big human enemy of a race. We race to uh, I think a nature of the race is a very dangerful sometimes, because we're down to other self. As a human, you're a yourself is a costly divided, and some the name of cost. You're a name, your cost is a very low. We are not a your handshake. It's just like a, what is meaning of humanity. So real humanity needed and helpful for when you real engage to health self, when you mirror to self, to about activity and about your real face, to peace, to just like a people like a behavior same. So we are inspired to people. Why we are inspired to people? If you stay at the right inspired yourself to people, so maybe people you automatically you're inspired yourself. So you don't are forced to self, because first your own knowledge and apply yourself, then people follow to your talk, follow your self, and follow your inspired yourself. So because world is need, I think more of the investment behind the reason most of investment on advertising this world. So my friend, one time I asked why people billions dollar of investment on sportsman. So I think it's a simple answer is that most of the billion-dollar investment on rather than instant of the advertisement of the is just like a brand name of the products, instead the humanity investment. So I think the most of the agendas, most of the powerful uh, uh, opposite powers, or maybe just like not a real meaning of humanity hurts, pains, and who gains the system. So who create people's intentions on their self. So we have to drama negativity follow to so in this situation currently, people have to worried about, people have to make a according society brain conditions, or maybe just like we watch a drama. So we have to already seen create in the home or in the society to, that's why we have lots of worries add on in heart accounts. We are not a real, we are copy paste face. It's not a humanity. Humanity is a real pain feel, or maybe just like a wish you, if I wish it's my best t-shirts. So I have a lots of these types of shirts which is not my in useful for work. I divided in people. So my brother as my friend enjoy to this journey if I have a no t-shirt. So because we have feelings of the people, when we feel just like a beauty, when we feel just like a beautiful address, beautiful hairs, beautiful eyes and hairs and nails and etc. We feel uh, just like everybody knows a keen interest in seeking happiness. So if you know that a real happiness to actually capture, uh, you have to more spend time in people. So people needed intentions, maybe just like us, so about expression of